All right. So again, this is growing your business with credit repair. I'm going to reintroduce myself again. My name is Tamiya Robles. I am the CEO of Fix My Credit Now 850.com. In the chat, I did leave all my contact information. In case you want to reach out to me directly, I'm always working. So I'm on the West Coast. So if you're on the East Coast and you think it's too late, it's not. You can still reach out to me. I'm what you call a credit restoration specialist, credit repair specialist. I hear it all. So for the most part, I like to consider myself as a credit restoration specialist, and I'm also a factual disputer. Because this whole thing isn't necessarily about what exactly credit repair is, I'm not going to go into full detail about what a factual disputer is, but basically you have credit repair specialists, you have people that challenge items, delete them, and then that's it. And they go back and forth with the collection agencies. I don't. I just get things deleted faster than most because I look at what's on someone's credit report, compare it to the law, the FCRA, and I dispute strictly facts, which should and shouldn't be on there. I don't care about backstories and things like that. It's obvious you have something negative, it needs to come off, and when it needs to come off quickly. So in my opinion, being a factual disputer, you get items removed faster. I work closely with realtors, brokers, banks, lenders. I am a member of NARAB. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that. Just Google it. Again, just for the sake of time, I'm not going to go into it. My local chapter is out here in California, High Desert. I am the president-elect of my chapter. I'm also a member of my local commerce, the Chamber of Commerce, and I'm going to join up with LA County as well, just to reach more people. I also create businesses. I provide business credit, funding, all of that, student loans, debt forgiveness, discharge. I mean, anything you can think of, that's what I do. Yes. So, and if you need something extra, just let me know and I'll work it out for you. So I'm a huge problem solver, so I'll get it taken care of. This section was supposed to be, again, we met up last week, but my president of my chapter, he was speaking here, but these are just our symbols for our organization. All right, so basically the $1 million question is why add credit to your credit repair business? And there's the obvious, it's an additional stream of income. Yes, you already have a business. I'm sure your business is thriving, which is great. But you want to have more income coming in. That's the obvious number one reason. But you also can offer another service for your customers. I look at it, especially when I'm talking to realtors and brokers and lenders, you want to be the one-stop shop. When I was going to the NARAB convention, when I went to the NARAB convention in Florida a couple months ago, I met up with a lot of our sponsors, which are banks, and I asked everyone the same question over and over again. Once you have someone who's applied for a loan or applied for a mortgage and they were denied because of their credit, what would you do? $1 million answer, unfortunately, was, oh, we refer them out. We tell them to go for counseling, and or we'll tell them, you know, fix your own credit, good luck, see you in about 7 years, right? But that's not a positive. You lose business, believe it or not, that way. You lose clients that way. And you also leave a bad taste in people's mouths, even though you're saying it nicely, right? For whatever reason, they trusted you with their personal business, whatever, whether it's for a loan, for a car, a mortgage, they came to you, whether a friend referred them or they've been dealing with you for umpteen years, the whole family deals with you, whatever the case may be. But now you kind of left a bad taste in their mouth and you push them away. So adding credit repair is also just as equally as personable as a loan, as getting a mortgage, as getting a car. It might be for you, your kids, what have you. So why not keep everything in-house? It also builds trust. Not only am I coming to you for a loan, you're saying I'm not approved, But you're saying, but wait a minute, I got you. I'll fix it for you or have it fixed for you, right? So not only does that build trust and you have a great relationship with your client, that will also get you more referrals. You know, when it comes to credit repair, the best form of advertisement, like anything, is word of mouth. But you're not just fixing your client's credit. They got boyfriends, husbands, wives, kids. And if they trust you that much, trust me, they're going to bring the whole family to you. And if you already have a business, not only are they there for credit repair, but they're going to be there for your own business as well. So you don't necessarily want to leave money on the table. You also want to, this is another way of prepping yourself for money in the future. For example, if you're a real estate agent or if you're a lender and you know that your client or your potential client can't get a loan today, once they get their credit fixed, you're setting yourself up for a profit in the future. Fix their credit, they purchase a home, and then you close for the future. So again, that whole leaving money on the table thing, that's not what we do here, right? So that's why another reason why you want to add credit repair to your business. One of the benefits to outsourcing, because this is basically what I'm encouraging, is outsourcing or white labeling our product, however you want to word it, is that you don't have to have a whole bunch of credit education. And this requires little to no credit education. I am very good at what I do. Basically, all you need to do is be the salesperson of your own credit repair company. We're doing everything on the back end and just bringing clients and collect your money, you know, for the most part. I want this to be as seamless as possible. No major headaches. I have a checklist already on whatever fees and additional services you may want to offer your clients. And it's just really cut and dry. I literally set everything up for you, or my assistant will set everything up for you when you're ready to go. Start advertising, and the holidays are coming. It's the end of the year. Now is the perfect time for credit repair. People want to go into the next year with better credit. So you'll get a ton of business the sooner you start. Now, which industry will benefit for this service? Honestly, entrepreneurs, real estate brokers, banks, lenders, insurance agencies. It's literally anyone. As long as you basically know what your goals are, know what you're trying to do, and you know you're trying to help people and make money in the process, anyone can do it. Anybody in this industry can benefit, in any industry can benefit from credit repair. So just got to be creative in a lot of cases as well. I'm talking about teachers. You can be a car salesman. You can be a shoe salesman. You know, people need their credit fixed and they need shoes as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's also what makes this great, because if you are already attaching my service or credit repair service to your own company, your own business, that's your clientele right there. You don't have to worry too much about huge marketing. You already have clients. Just let them know, hey, by the way, I'm adding credit repair now. You need your student loans taken care of. You need them forgiven. You need them discharged. You know what I'm saying? You got a bankruptcy that needs to be taken care of. I got you, right? So pretty much anyone, but I listed these because these are the main, people that need, that use credit repair that I work with on a regular basis. It's these industries right here. So basically, how would you get started with me? Obviously, this is a question I get all the time. So first of all, you want to figure out which option would be best for you. Do you want to use me for outsourcing? Do you want to start your own credit repair business? Or do you just like simply want to send referrals over? I'm open, I'm fine for either one. Referrals, obviously, it's not that much money. As far as a profit, it's probably literally gas money compared to what you're already doing with your own business, but that's fine too. And then it's less of a headache. But again, like I stated earlier, when you refer your clients out, it's less likely they're going to come back to you. So I'm very good at accepting referrals. I'm very good at reminding clients while I'm working on their credit report, hey, Don't forget, when we're done, I'm sending you back to where you came from to help you not lose that client. But a lot of times you still lose clients that way. Just my opinion. You can choose whatever option you want to choose. Having your own credit repair business is also cool. It's extremely lucrative, which is fine. I've been teaching credit repair as well for quite some time. I've been helping people who already have credit repair, a credit repair business anyway, just better their companies, and people that never knew anything about credit or credit repair or running a business. I've helped them make thousands of dollars as soon as training, my little 30-day training was over. So that's an option if you don't want to add it as an additional service, but want to have just simply your own company and learn credit repair and know what I know for the most part. And then finally, what I feel is the easiest way to make money is for you to outsource my company. So basically, you would just sign up with me. I provide you with a checklist. It has my services on there. The checklist is really short because there's not a lot I need y'all to do, right? And just about 2 things: get a software program. I have a link to that. And if you want, you can actually make 3 streams of income through outsourcing with me. So one would be offering credit repair and outsourcing. And then there's 2 companies that you can use, either Smart Credit and Identity IQ, where people need to run their credit report. So let me tell you about Smart Credit real quick. And no, they're not paying me to say this, right? But I've been using Smart Credit since I started. I love Smart Credit. They are a third-party company that runs the credit report, right? And out of all of the other third-party companies, they pay the most money. So in all honesty, those commission checks that I get for every client whose account is active every month, you get a check at the end of the month. And now, especially towards the holidays, they have these extra holiday bonuses and you get more checks, but that pays my mortgage. Yeah. So not only do I have credit repair as an income, I also have Smart Credit and Identity IQ. I'm co-branded with them. So that's an additional stream of income. So you guys would think about that. So all you have to do in the beginning is just follow my checklist to the T, right? Allow me to set up your system for you so it mimics mine, right? And then just bring in clients and collect your money. So far, the only difficulties anyone's had so far is you guys don't know. You're not really the best at pricing when it comes to credit repair. And some of you got it. I mean, I have this one lady, she's on now, and she signed up with me and posted that same day. She just started getting clients. Even when she was on the phone with me talking about pricing, she got clients signing up with her. But she had a brilliant plan. I'm actually going to do a Zoom and have her on and explain to everybody how she prices people. And it's so phenomenal. I think I'm going to adopt it with my own business. But I can help you with the pricing. Follow the checklist again with the price list and just start advertising. Again, holidays are coming up. People want to go into the new year with a clean slate. Credit repair is definitely the way to go, and you will not have any problem getting clients. You'll get money in pretty quickly. And like I said, the holidays are coming. You probably need that money just as much as your clients need their credit fixed. So this is pretty much the end. Like I said, this was a short recap. I do apologize for last week. Yes. I was just about to unmute everybody. Hold on. Hey, Charles.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good in yourself.
I'm well. Okay, there's your contact. Okay, I was trying to say I don't see your contact information. So,
Okay. Did you not see it in the chat?
no, not in the chat at all.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I put that up. I'll post it again in the chat so everybody can see it. In case you should see it there, and it's on the screen. So yeah, there's multiple ways of reaching out to me. This is who I am. Tamiya Robles, the owner of my company. That's my email address. Facebook. My Facebook group is amazing. Just to get into that pretty quickly. It is predominantly real estate agents from across the nation but there's also clients there. There's also lenders, brokers, just everyone. I am the only credit repair specialist advertising. There might be some credit repair specialists in there, but they don't advertise in my group. But other than that, this is a really good group if you want to be a part of it. Even if you want to send your clients over, I'm huge on credit education. I'm about to do another webinar next week to educating you guys, but feel free to join the group, check it out, check me out. You know, if you have some concerns, you just want to stalk me for a little bit to see how good I really am, go ahead and do that. Check me out on my website, which is actually the name of my company, fixmycreditnow850.com. But does anyone have any questions or concerns or any thoughts? And you guys can unmute yourselves. Let me see. Let me make sure you guys can all unmute yourselves.
Is there a cost associated with starting up?
Yes, there is a cost. So that's included in the checklist. However, if you're an individual, it's $250 to sign up with me, right? For you to start with me, and then I'll set up everything. If you decide to go the software route, I'll it takes me about 2 hours to properly set up the whole software. And if you're a company or you're connected to a business or something like that, then it would be $500 to sign up with me. And then for me to do the same thing, set everything up so it imitates my software. And that's pretty much it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, sir, Coach.
Hey, Mr. Maya. My question is, do you deal with private student loans? Because I have private student loans that are kicking my butt right now.
Yes, sir. I do handle private loans as well, student loans. And private student loans, just to be quick without going into long detail, I handle them just like any other collection. I don't handle them the same way as Fed loans. So to me, it's pretty easy. They do resist a little bit, but if it's reporting on your credit report, again, inaccurately, which 99% of all reported debt is wrong, they usually don't fight. It comes off and then it usually stays off. The federal loan is harder to me, in my opinion, to get off a credit report than a private loan. But yes, I do handle private student loans.
Perfect. Yeah, because they've sold this loan to so many different companies. They've changed the name of this company, of the collection company, like 4 or 5 times. And I'm just like, I can't even get ahead because no one will forgive the private student loan. And so that's really what's hurting me right now.
Well, let me let you in, or I know this isn't a video on credit repair. However, I'm just naturally a teacher when it comes to this. Let me explain something to you and everyone else. Once your debt goes into collections, you don't owe it.
Got it.
So, in a nutshell, it's basically a third party came swooping in and they paid your debt for you. And now they want their money full price, even though they paid pennies on the dollar, and they want interest. And they're going to keep doing this and harassing you and having this black eye on your credit report. And they're going to call you and harass you because people don't realize that, hey, you paid them. I didn't ask you to pay them for me, but thank you. So that's why, like I said, when it comes to private student loans and it goes into debt, they send it to collections. When you do federal loans, it can go into collection status, but it's still under the umbrella of a government loan. So there's a certain methodology as far as getting it out of collections, and then it goes back to federal loans. But private loans, yeah, I wouldn't talk to them people, I wouldn't pay them people, and I would just focus on getting it deleted.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And yeah, just so you guys know, these are services that if you are interested in adding my company, white labeling my company or using me as an outsourcer, you can also use my additional services as well. You want to provide as many options as you can for your clients. Everyone has student loans. Even, I don't care if you have a credit score of 800 plus and you have student loans, you're like, oh, I need my credit fixed, but you need those student loans taken care of. You want to lower that monthly fee, don't you? You know what I'm saying? That's an option. You know, I work with vets. One of the things that I've done with vets is I've found more money for vets. You know, everybody talks about disability, being a disabled vet, but they offer so much that your average VA representative themselves don't even know. So I found a lot of money for vets. So I offer that type of help as well, trade lines, business credit, all of that. Yeah. Yep. Anybody else have any questions? If you, I think you guys can unmute yourselves now if you want to speak. Okay, go for it. Okay, bye. All right, so someone left and someone actually just came in, and it's Miss Westry. Okay, excellent. I'm just reading your comments. Okay, guys. Well, I'm not going to keep you too long. Again, you have my contact information. If you want to reach out to me and you're ready to start, just reach out to me. I'm always working. I'm always here to answer any sort of questions. Like I said earlier, I also repost this recording for anyone that wants to recap on their own. Next week, I'm going to talk about something that's really, really big as far as the industry is concerned, credit industry is concerned. This is just informational, but it pertains to everyone, all of us, and it's going to change the game completely. And it will also encourage people to hurry up and run and fix their credit within the next 2 years. I say within the next year, honestly, because it's going to get ugly out here. But you'll see another webinar coming out for me soon. But in the meantime, if there's no other questions, I don't want to. Oh, yes, Charles.
No, I was just going to say thank you so much for your time and the presentation, and definitely keep me in the loop.
Sure, definitely, no problem.
And I'll be contacting you soon. So thank you.
Okay, all right, excellent. Definitely reach out to me, guys. If you want to post up your email address, you can, or if you want to email me privately, you can definitely do so, okay? All right, you guys have a great night.